Hi, welcome into Good Morning Nashville. A new chapter starting in Nolensville tomorrow.
That's right. So after 46 years of service, Chief Roddy Parker is passing the baton to the new Chief of Police, Dale Armour.
That's right. Chief Armour joining us now on Good Morning Nashville a day before. I'm curious, does right now feel like tomorrow's the first day of school for you?
It does.
Okay.
It really does. It really does.
Do you still get the first day jitters?
I do. I've been doing this for so long, but you still, it's new people, new assignments. Getting to know things, just getting to know where the streets are is going to be something different. So,
right. But what's interesting is this really is a homecoming for you, right?
It is. I'm from Murfreesboro. My wife is from Franklin. We're going to be right in the middle between the two, so it's going to work out well for all of us.
And what do you hope to bring to Nolensville?
I want to build on what Roddy has done. Roddy has built a really good foundation. I would like to continue that. He and I we've known each other since the police academy in 1980.
Wow.
So. I'm wanting to make sure that what Roddy has built, we will be able to continue that. I'm very community oriented. I want people to know who I am. I don't care if they call me on my cell phone. That's something that's that small town thing that maybe you can't do in a large city, but I like that. I like that community orientation.
You know, Chief, I'm so fascinated by this because you think about right now, being a police officer is a very dangerous job that so many folks are signing up for. What do you think is the biggest challenge when it comes to leading a department right now?
Personnel.
Yeah.
Developing personnel, hiring the right people. Used to be when I started, they used to tell us they had filing cabinets full of applications. We don't have that anymore. We got people looking at other, they're not as servant oriented as when I started.
Right.
And that's something, I'm trying to find the right person. Roddy has done a really good job there. Chief Parker's done a great job of hiring some very highly qualified people. I've been very impressed when I've been around them. And I want to continue that also. That's something that we've got to, the old days are over. We've got to make sure we've got somebody that's not only trained, but they've already been through some college classes. I don't necessarily mean a degree, but they need college. They need to make sure that they've got the background to be out to help people. Yeah.
And you mentioned community oriented. That's, one of your main focuses. Speaking of October 2nd, there's Coffee with a Cop.
Right.
Talk about how important that is.
That's an opportunity, I think, to just kind of take the time, loosen a little bit, and get, and let people come in and talk to you one-on-one. And it's not I'm the police. I'm here to listen to what you've got to say. A lot of times I'll roll on a call, and when it's over with, I'll ask them, how are we doing?
Yeah.
What do you see that I could do better? What's the agency? I need their support. Right. The city of Nolensville is getting ready to go. They're going through a growth spurt, and I think they're looking at something like doubling their population in the next 15 years. Wow. So what I'm going to be doing over the next several years is going to be making sure we're prepared for that growth.
Right.
We've seen, being from Murfreesboro, when I left the police department, it was 85 officers there. I think they're now up to like 350, 400 officers. Wow. So not that Nolensville ever is going to be that big, but we need to make sure that we've got, and there's still limited budget funds. Yeah. So we're going to have to find how we can do that. Thinking outside the box, looking at, some agencies use LPR, some the community watch things like that. Luckily, crime rate is not high in Nolensville, but when you're the victim, it's really high. Yeah. And that's what I need to make sure people feel comfortable, and that's the thing.
Absolutely. Chief, congratulations to you.
We'll
be thinking about you tomorrow on your first day back at school, if you will. Chief Armour, great to have you here with us on News 2. Really, it's a pleasure to have you. Of course, we'll have all that information about Coffee with a Cop online for you if you would like to meet Chief Armour yourself. For now, we will go over to meteorologist Alex Libby.